Hello, future engineers. There is a video in differential calculus, particularly on uh, applications of minima, maxima, minima, but these problems are on minima problems, as well as time rates. So here are the three problems that I gave as problems in the quiz. The cost of fuel per hour in operating a luxury liner is proportional to the square of its speed and is 12,000 pesos per hour for a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Other costs amount to 48,000 pesos per hour independent of the speed. So calculate the speed at which the cost per kilometer is a minimum. So take note, we are given cost of fuel per hour and the required is the speed corresponding to minimum cost per kilometer. Take note, this is per kilometer, not per hour. So from this statement, cost per hour is equal to constant k times velocity speed square, v square. Then to solve for k, we have this condition that the cost per hour is 12,000 for a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. So 12,000 equals k times quantity 10 square. So solving for k is 120 pesos per kph square. So the formula for cost per hour therefore is 120 v square plus this cost which is independent of the speed 48,000. So cost per hour is 120 v squared plus 48,000. We then transform this cost into cost per kilometer. So take note that distance in kilometers is equal to speed times time. So we take time as 1 hour because this is 1 hour per hour. So distance equals speed times time. Distance in kilometers equals speed times 1. So we then divide everything by V times 1. C is now cost in pesos per kilometer. So cost per kilometer equals 120 V squared over V times 1 plus 48,000 over V times 1. Simplifying, cost per kilometer is 120 V plus 48,000 over V. Differentiating cost with respect to V, so it is 120, then we have constant over variable, the derivative is negative constant over variable square. So 120 minus 48,000 over V square equals 0. So V is square root of 48,000 over 120 and it is equal to 20 kilometers per hour. So that's for this problem. For the next problem, a rectangular lot of area 5,000 square feet is to be fenced off around its perimeter. There is an opening of 15 feet at the front. The cost of fencing the front is 1,000 pesos, while the cost of fencing all other sides is 600 pesos per foot. If the length is twice the width, find the lowest cost of fencing. So the analysis here is if there's no given area and there's no given condition that the length is twice the width, we must consider the front as 15 feet. That's already the front and there's no more fencing on that side to minimize the cost. And the rear side will also be 15 feet and the sides perpendicular to the front would be longer if there is no condition about the area and there is no condition about the length. So that should be the analysis. The front should be 15 feet. There's no fencing on the front. The rear is 15 feet and all the other sides would be uh, if there is a condition length is twice the width, so it should be 30 feet. But it will not satisfy this area 5,000 square feet. So that analysis will not um, give us the correct value in answering this problem. So this is the figure, and let's stick to the condition that the length is twice the width because it is mentioned here. So definitely, if x is 15 feet, just like this, then this dimension will not be 2x, will not be 2 times 15. It is only 30 feet, and the area is 30 by 15 feet, so that's only 450 feet. It will not satisfy 5,000 square feet. And therefore, to solve for x, we must just satisfy the area that it is 5,000 square feet. So first, the cost function is equal to 1,000 times x minus 15 plus 600 times this total perimeter is 5x. So 10,000 times x minus 15 plus 600 times 5x. Simplifying, the cost is 4,000x minus 15,000. So as I said, this cannot be solved by applying calculus, but we can solve this by common sense. So we satisfy the area, and this condition that length is twice the width, that's why this is 2x. So the area 2x times x equals 5,000. By the way, derivative of cost with respect to x is 0, and that is equal to 4,000. So we cannot solve for the value of x, but x should be solved in a manner, there's no, we can not say that this is either maximum or minimum, because the second derivative is 0. So it means when x is 0, this cost function, which is a straight line, of course the y-intercept is negative 15, so it is just a straight line, and x should not be 0 because there is a front line here, but x could be 15, but not possible because when x is 15, this is just 30 feet, and it will not satisfy this condition that the area is 5,000. So let's satisfy this condition that the area is 5,000. The area is 2x times x equals 5,000. So x is 50 feet. So if x is 50 feet, the minimum cost substitute here would be 4,000 times 50 minus 15,000. So solving for the minimum cost, it is 185,000 pesos. So the answer is letter E from the quiz because there is no 185,000 from that quiz. That the answer may be obtained if there is no, if we remove this condition here that the length is twice the width, then we'll just call this side as y and satisfy the area alone, then the answer could have been found from the choices. But in this problem, this is the lowest cost, so that's the minimum value. Problem 3, an angle theta of a right triangle is given by the equation theta equals arcsine of y over x. If x is increasing at the rate of 1 centimeter per second and y is decreasing at 0.1 centimeter per second, how fast is theta changing in radians per second when it is 30 degrees? So theta is arcsine of y over x, so it's just like theta equals arcsine of u, so this is the u. Take note that derivative of theta with respect to time is the derivative of arcsine of u, and the derivative of arcsine of u is the derivative of u with respect to time, derivative of y over x with respect to t, divided by square root of 1 minus u squared. So again, d theta dt is equal to x, denominator, derivative of numerator dy dt minus numerator y, times derivative of denominator dx dt divided by denominator square over square root of 1 minus u squared. So that's the derivative. And take note that sine of theta is 30 degrees, so sine of 30, which is 1/2, equals y over x. Sine 30 degrees, which is 1/2, equals y over x. So that means y is 1/2 and x should be 1. So that 1/2 over 1 is 1/2. So substitute, x is 1, y is 1/2, dy dt, and y over x is 1/2. So this is square root of 1 minus 1/2 square, square root of 3/4. So x again is 1, dy dt is negative, y is decreasing, so negative 0.1 minus y, which is 0.5 or 1/2. Dx dt is positive 1, it is increasing. And divided by 1 square over square root of 1 minus 1.5 square. 1/2 or 0.5 square. So x is 1, y is 1/2. D theta dt is equal to 1 times negative 0.1 minus 0.5, y is 1/2. Dx dt is 1 over 1 square, square root of 1 minus y over x, which is 1/2, quantity square. So using the calculator, d theta dt is negative 0.6928 radian per second. So that's it for this video.